Okay, Zach, I get it. I know I need to insource my video production. I know I need to be the master of my own destiny when it comes to video at my organization, but how much is this gonna cost? Well, in this video, I'm gonna give you everything you need to know to get an idea of exactly how much it's going to cost in your first year. Hey everyone, welcome back to Film School for Marketers. I'm Zach from Impact. So, you know how we feel about this at Impact. We believe that every organization should be finding ways to insource their video production. Have a videographer on staff, somebody that can make videos for the sales team, videos for the website, somebody who can run your YouTube channel. The major question that we get after talking about this stuff with any organization really is, okay, but how much is it going to cost? Here's the thing, there's a range of things that would change this. But I'm gonna give you in this video 3 major areas of cost. They're gonna help you determine exactly how much this is going to cost you in your first year. So we're gonna talk about the cost of a full-time videographer. We're gonna talk about the cost of equipment and then the cost of software and things like that. So let's start with the cost of a videographer. Now, generally speaking, a videographer should be on a salary basis, not an hourly basis. This is a creative position, and even if it's part-time, it should be a set salary, an amount of time that somebody is spending doing this. Now, what we've seen is that usually the range of salary for a great in-house videographer is gonna be somewhere between $40,000 and $80,000 a year, and that will be radically different across the world. So major considerations here is your geographic location, about how much time or experience somebody has had. Now, quick caveat about that. Sometimes even less experienced videographers, meaning ones coming right out of college or ones that are self-taught, are actually more talented and more hungry than videographers that have been doing this for a long time. As you're looking at a great in-house videographer and you're looking at how much you should pay or what that range should be, realize that there's a lot of great talent out there that will take less and will work hard to take you where you need to go because they want the experience and they just want the opportunity to prove themselves, which is a great thing. And really the final consideration as far as salary ranges, what kind of pressure are you gonna put on this person? Are they going to be required to produce 4 or 5 videos a week? If that's the case, then you're gonna need somebody who's more experienced and therefore is gonna require more money. If you just want a couple videos a week, maybe that's gonna be a little bit lower. And they should be able to produce at least 2 to 3 videos per week, if that helps you determine cost in that sense. Now, the next thing is the equipment. Now, equipment can vary dramatically. The big thing here is that for a company who's just now starting, they could spend anywhere between $2,000 and $10,000 to get the equipment that they need because they didn't have anything else. Let's say you've already been doing this, or you just had equipment laying around, you weren't really insourcing stuff, but you've got stuff laying around, well then maybe equipment's not gonna be as much during your first year. But ultimately, this is an investment that you're making, a big one up front, and likely making smaller investments later on down the road. Finally, one other major expense is going to be the software that this in-house videographer is going to require to do all of their post-production and editing and file management and things like that. Now, this wouldn't include stuff like your video host because that's more of a marketing department expense, sales team department expense, something like that. That really doesn't fall on the insourcing of video. But the editing in post-production software definitely does. This is probably gonna be somewhere around $600 a year. So it's not really a huge investment, but it is one to consider. Nowadays, a lot of these editing suites are actually a monthly fee, so you can get deals if you pay yearly. So that's one thing to consider on how you can cut down the cost. But to answer the question from a high level, how much is it going to cost to insource my video production? It's probably going to be somewhere between $42,000 and $90,000 in the first year. Now, if you're thinking, you're getting a little sticker shock going, wow, that seems like a lot, I wanna encourage you that video content, especially when it's used in sales, it's going to bring you an ROI in that first year that more than covers this expense. And I say that because I've seen it, but here's the biggest thing, and this is the fourth actually little bonus expense, is that the proper training and guidance when it comes to insourcing is going to help you make this investment definitely worthwhile. It's going to almost guarantee a return on your investment. This is what we do here at Impact. We teach companies to become self-sufficient when it comes to video. A lot of our clients work with us for a year, 2 years, sometimes less, sometimes more, but we're teaching them how to fish so that for years to come, they never again have to be reliant on a production company. they can always get results from their in-house videographer, from their in-house team, and have a great strategy for years to come. And so that last expense, training or consulting, here at Impact, our training is about $2,500 a month. And then we also have workshops as well, which are intensive 1 or 2 day workshops. And this is gonna help make sure that your investment in this stuff is going to pan out and you're definitely gonna see an ROI. For more specific information about how much each of these things cost, make sure you check the description down below, including a link to see all of my equipment recommendations and how much those things should cost. If you have questions, please drop them down in the comment section below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe to Film School for Marketers for more great content just like this. Until we see you next time, keep learning.